Right, hello everyone. Stressless Web Design here. Welcome for another fantastic stream, which I'm sure will be faultless and will have a very professional feel to it. Excuse me. Right, so yesterday we did our landing page. Oh, I need to quickly turn that off because that will do my head in. There we go. So there's a slight delay today, but I'm sure, well, I hope that it works out okay. So last night we did a landing page and it is pony. Look at that. We did it in OBS. No, we didn't. What is this? Visual Studio Code. I then, excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Yep, there we go. Right, I sent it over to CodePen because here is where you can do your little test. Done the tests, got 16 out of 16 eventually. Bits I got stuck on was something to do with the image. For some reason it wasn't coming through that it was a image. Ignore the empty circle there. I fixed that in the new one, and there's your little card. Yeah, that was a little bit pony in all honesty. I'm not sure why it didn't work, but we got around it. I had to do a media query, which is something I've never done before, which is there. So if the screen goes a certain width, it will all go light blue apparently. So let's just check. There you go, goes all light blue, which is actually quite cool. We will be using them a little bit more, I must admit. I like that. And I think I've just done this completely wrong, which of course I have. Oh, come on. There we go. Like that. Cool. So, as I say, apologies. I think there's quite a big delay in the stream. Excellent. I can't even test it, so let's just have a quick look at that. I mean, yeah, look. Saying that. Yeah, maybe 15 seconds or so, maybe a little bit more. 15-20 seconds, so I'll have to do. Anyway, so what we're going to do today is make this a bit prettier, because at the moment that looks rubbish. This is the one that they give you as a template, and we're basically going to copy that, I think, because it works, it does the job. Yeah, and it just can't be any worse than what I've done. So what we're going to do first is we're going to add a H1 there with the company name, which in this case is going to be images there. So we want to add a H1 with the name. Well, we're going to give it a class. An ID, sorry, ID equals company, and then we're going to give it the name of Cards Are Us. One moment, back in 2 seconds. Sorry about that. It's all going off downstairs. We've got people around and cats and it's chaos. Oh, now I'm wrapped in my headphones. Here we go. Right, so we're going to use a H1 as Cards Are Us. Let's see where that comes out at. Oh, actually, that ain't that bad. But we want to float that, I think. So if we go after there, so hashtag, what did I call it? I've already forgot. Company. Like that. Penny. Float. Left. That should make that in line, that's cool. And we're going to put some padding on it on the left. Of 10 picks. Ta-da! Make a bit more. Let's go 17.5 because I like a bit of randomness. We need to go from the top a little bit. Padding dash top. Give that one of 10. Don't know if that'll move it yet. It did. That's cool. Right, so we need to make that all capitals because it looks a bit poo. Cards are us. Why ain't us working? There it is. Cool. We're going to change the look of it. So we want the font size to be 30 pixels. Gonna have to change all the thing I know in a minute. There you go. We want it to be font dash color. That ain't gonna work, is it? I think just color is the one. Let's make it. What is a good color? What have they done on theirs? I think this is just black, isn't it? Yeah. Let's change it to. Well, why'd you do multicolored? Let's find out. How to make multicolored fonts in CSS. How to create multicolored text. Ta-da! Someone use an image in it. Okay, yeah. Background image. See what happens there then. Oh, I see. And then on their one though, what have they done after that? So we've got multicolor text, webs. See, I don't know what that is. I don't know any of them yet. Let's just get rid of. Let's just nick that and see what it does. Because I've never seen that before. That should turn it all. Yeah. WebKit background clip. Moz background clip. Unless it's removed the background around the span of the text. That's cool. What we're going to do, we're going to leave that in. I am going to make a note though that I just copied it because when they see it on mine, I don't want to think like, oh, he's good. No, he nicked. Star / nope / star. The below code I must review as was taken from a site. / star. That didn't work. Why did it not work? Because I'm done it the wrong way around. There we go. Yeah. So I understood that. The background image linear gradient because I've done it on my website. So that's fine. It's just these two. I don't know if that's JavaScript, I don't know if that's something to, I don't know what they are. Background clip, I don't even know what that is. Color makes sense, back transparent, makes it all go see-through, so then it comes through. So, we're going to leave that like that, that's cool. I'm going to change the background color. Don't like grey. Let's go with something nuts like black. Make it all jet black. Oh, that's horrible. No. Where do we get open the, there we go. Let's go with... what about a nice shade of blue? A bit too bright. Oh no, after that it has to go to white because you can't see it properly. Interesting. Let's go with that. What's that look like? Yeah, that'll do. For now. Right, so what we're going to do as well is we're now starting to get rid of some of these. That's the header gone. That's the border around the stupid little image gone. We need to get rid of the yellow, which is there. Like that. That's that. Right, so on these, hashtag nav bar space A, which is the links. So text dash decoration none. I don't know if that works on that. It does. Sweet. We want to make them bold. Weight is bold. Didn't work. Why didn't it work? Because I've spelt weight wrong. What's this? Oh, font weight, text weight, mug. There you go. Right, we want to make them bigger. So font dash size. We'll make what did I put as the one above? Put it as company. Font size 30 pixels. So we're going to go with 25. There you go, look. And we're going to bring them down a little bit. We want to bring that down a little bit in fairness. Padding top, go over to about 20. That's better. And then on the image, we want to go down a little bit. So, 5. Yeah, that don't work. 25. Don't know why it makes it a funny shape. 20. Right, it ain't a circle anymore, is it? That's like an egg. So who knows? Let's just see where we are on this. Oh man, it is well behind. Oh no, it's not that tough. Not too far. Not too far. That's cool. Let's get rid of that a minute. Right. So we want these to come down more. So navbar, we want the padding top to become 50. There we go. Did that move the other ones as well? I don't think it did. No, it's fine. We're going to change the colour of them. To black. Nice. That is cool. That actually looks crap, but you know what I mean. Right, now what we want to do here is we want to move these ones around. So the form is going up the top. So get rid of that. The header's gone. And then put that there. Right, so that should now bring the bottom one to the top, top to the bottom. It hasn't. There it is. Cool. Right, so now what we need to do is bring this down and more central. So on this one here, which is now going to be the form, I'm going to take that, I'm going to put it up here. Nav dash link, padding left. Oh yeah, that's the internals, isn't it? Well, cool. In fairness, all of that lot can do that, can't it? That should do the same thing. It did. So that can go. Don't need extra stuff, do we? Yeah, I don't like the background. Background's crap. Form. So we want text dash align center. We should move it all over the middle. Boom. We want it to come down quite a bit. So margin dash top 30 pixels. That's it. A little bit more. Go with 50. Perfect. Right. So what have they done on their one? So they've done enter your email address. And they've added a. Right, so the submit on their one is a line below, and then they've done the same up the top. So we're gonna remove that one because I don't need it. We're gonna add a H2, and in there we're gonna put pick a card. Any card, because the wonderful person last night gave us the idea of doing these, so we want that to go in the center. We're going to give the H2 a class ID of card. That'll do. Which means we're now going to turn the one above form into hashtag card, and we want to nick the text align center because we're going to move it into the middle, which should go boom. There it is. The margin can come. Why is that so out there? Okay, really quickly then, inside that one we're going to put a break, which should now put on the new line. Boom. Cool. I need to get rid of that little stupid dot dot, which is that. I must have done it when I was thinking I was in CSS because I'm, you know, clever like that. Oh mate, I got a coffee and I got some just like cheapy coffee. I put some of the like caramel liquid stuff. Ah mate, banging, absolutely banging. Right, at a minute that's very plain, so we're going to jazz that one up there to, let's make it quite big. So we're going to do the card, we're going to give it the font dash size of 40 pixels, make it massive. There we go, look. We're going to remove the border on that, like that. We're going to lower the margin top massively. So at the moment actually we're going to get rid of that margin. Don't need that much at all. So that should drop it just below it. Okay, it didn't drop it by anything. Why is that? Let's go with black. Because I'm a savage like that. So this should shrink and boom. There you go, that goes massive blue. Sweet. I actually like that media query thing. That's quite good. We need to do another line now. So we're going to do another break. Make that one a little bit better. There we go. Pick a card, any card. Right, so what have they done here? This is just... Okay. We're going to change submit to... Nah, that'll be fine. Pick a card, any card. Features does something. Pick a card does something. Pricing. See, this is what I mean. On the thing they give you here. Oops, sorry. Here. They haven't actually told you to put anything like that in. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to put... on here they've got features, how it works, pricing. Like, they haven't asked you to do any of this sort of stuff. You know what I mean? They give you a video that you don't need yet. They didn't ask you to do none of this. So, this is what I'm doing. I'm just adding it in to make it look a bit better. We're going to leave that bit there as that for now, because that's cool. What we're going to do though is make this a lot bigger. So we want to go onto our video, and which is that one. In fact, I'm going to swap these two about because they're the wrong way around. There we go. See, this is a bit boring for a lot of you, but when I was doing my other job, which is like in construction and stuff, yeah, you build up a project, as in I don't know, you might be building a shop, for example, yeah? So what it is, I've got a really good costing sheet, and what it is, it goes for every aspect of it. So sometimes you might get a quote back, and it'll be, I don't know, say £10,000 for electrical works, yeah? And in that, there's no breakdown. So you've got to try to work out what it is they've costed for, haven't cost for. When we do a sheet though to build up a project, ours will literally be everything. So you have all your, I don't know, all the walls, all the plug sockets, all the cable, all the data points, all the flooring, all the demolition, you know, everything. But what it was, you start from the front of the shop and you work your way round. So you always are coming through the entrance, and literally it's like telling a story. So on here, I'm using that as the same sort of principle. So, for example, as we're going down here, I don't know if you just see it, I moved a ID about, because if you go down, the wrapper, which is there, is actually above the video. So then when I'm on here, I would actually confuse myself if that was below that. So I try to keep it so that you would run if you was reading a storybook. But whether that's actually useful for anyone or not, I don't know. Even if it's useful for me, I'm not sure, but it works. What am I doing? Oh, right, okay, so we're trying to make the video better. Right, we're going to change the video here. What we're going to do, we want it to be a lot wider, so we're going to put it at, let's go 500, like that. So that should make it massive, yep. And 250. Double it in size. There you go, look. A little bit more on the width, go for 600. Yeah, and just a touch on the height, so we'll go with 290. There you go, perfect. Now we're going to get rid of the silly border, which is there, so that's gone now. And we'll get rid of the purple, like that. Cool. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add in a load of boxes underneath. So we'll do a div with the class name of price. No, yeah, it will be a class. Pricing. Like that. And then inside said div will be more divs. Would it be divs or would it be spans? See, I've never really used spans. On everything I've ever seen, like, they tell you about them. They're like, oh yes, you know, spans are divs are a container, and spans are if you're doing inside a container and stuff. But then everyone then uses divs. So I don't know. So what we're going to do here, we're going to make some boxes. So we want a div with, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to change that to there. Pricing. So I don't know why I've copied and pasted it if I'm not actually going to paste it. And we're going to change that one there to an ID equals, and we're going to call it cost dash container. Close that. This is one thing I hate about Visual Studio Code. Because I've now amended this div, if you close it again, you get a new div end. The amount of times I got caught out with that drives me absolutely insane. Right, so on here we want cost container as an ID. Hashtag cost dash container, which is that, and then we want a class of pricing with, of course, one of them, which we don't want. Right, so what we got here, was it pricing? Yeah, it was. Cool. So we want, let's do it that I've done it. Right, this cost container, we want it to be display flex. Let's see if we can work out this flex malarkey. Display flex, like that. And we want the price, and then we want the size of them, so they want to be, I don't know. Right, let's put a border on them quickly, so we can see what's inside it. 2 pixels, solid, black, like that. And then we want to do a width of 500, no, far too much, 300 pixels by of 600 pixels. Right, see what they look like. No, it's far too big, that. Far too... Oh, she's saying that. No, it'll be alright. Cool. Now, because we've got one of them, we want 3 of them. But we've only got 1. Why is that? Because, you fool. That lot. We're going to copy them. Should be in there. I'm going to change the colour on that one quickly to blue. And get rid of them 2. I know, width on this one is going to be 100%. Because it goes across the whole screen, and we don't need a height because it'll automatically do it with our one, and if we've got splex in there it'll bang them out like that. So now we want space evenly, but I can't remember what that is for. Justify content, that's it. Is it? I think it is. Justify content, and then this one will be space evenly. Cool, and then that should now knock them into nothing because I've done this wrong, I'm sure. I always have trouble with this. Where's my super duper little page? Where's... Why I don't save this is a mystery. Right. I'm going to do it right now. Done. There you go, look, now it's saved. Space evenly, space evenly, space... Flex wrap. No, flex flow. No. Is it because it needs to be in there then? The answer is yes. Yes it is. Cool. Right, now in these we want how are we going to do this? Inside this div, so if we bring that down, and then in here we want a H3, and it'll be basic card like that. Okay, I don't know why it's gone in capitals, but there we go, cards. So that looks like it should bring an A3 in the middle, right, cool. Yeah, that's fine, it's got uploaded. And then in there we want to do text align center. Like that. And then we're going to want a... What we're going to do, just to make this quicker... Where's the radius thing we did yesterday? We're going to put a div in and give it a quick little picture. Are we? Yeah, we are. And then in there we want a div of the class equals card with an I, no, not card because you've done card, with a class of what are my classes, man? Example. And then on here we want to do a class which is dot example, like that. Right, and then on this we want to give it a width of how wide are these box? 300, so we want to do 250 pix, and then we want to make it height of, so we want a rectangle, so we want to make it long, and the height needs to be shorter than that, so it would be 175 pix. And we need to give it a border, otherwise we can't see it. And there we go. Cool. Now, how do we move that? Can we go and text align center? It didn't work because I've... What? Why not? Because you've got to do a margin 0 auto like that. That should move it in the middle. There you go. So we'll get rid of that one now. Like that. Cool. And we need to bring that one down. Padding dash top 50%. See what that does. Should bring it halfway down the page. It didn't. What did it do? Oh, okay. It made it longer. Okay, cool. So if we go on margin top and then give that a one of 50%, doesn't do anything either. Perfect. Right, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. 40 picks. That shouldn't even work because I put 2 of them in. Go with 100. We need to move it down. How do we move it down? Padding, border. It could be margin, isn't it? Margin's got a 0 auto, isn't it? Of course it goes. Oh, you know what? Okay, right, let's just leave it there for now. God, right. Background colour. Give that one a really, really easy orange. There's your basic colour. There you go, look. And then we want a final div. I want to give this one though a I've done it wrong. An ID equals box dash 1 because they're not all going to be the same, but the other bits are. So we want it to be that one there will be dot box, no, hashtag box dash 1. Do them, do that, give that, cool. And then we're going to nick this because the next one is going to be box dash 2 and box dash 3. Dash 2, dash 21, whatever. Right. See, this is actually going alright for a change. So we now want to copy. What do I want to copy? I want to copy both of them. Put one inside there and one inside there. Basic cards, better cards, because again, why not? And unbelievably good cards. Cool. Now we need to change the ID on these to box 2 and box 3. Right, now without looking, I think what this will do is we're now going to have 3 boxes, as in the long rectangle ones which you already had. In the first one will be basic cards and that orange square. In the second one will be better cards and an orange square, and box 3 will also be unbelievably good cards and an orange square. Boom, cool. But we do need to move these down. How do you do that? Why can't I move them down? Margin box 1, da da da. Well, let's just see if it's box 1. I think that would be it, wouldn't it? Margin top, 500 picks. Let's just go to the extremes. That worked. 50. Right, so they are 600 wide. So the centre of it would be... The pricing is... Oh, mate, the pricing boxes, which are the blue ones, yeah, are 600 higher. So we want to go 300 down. But I think that's the centre, which it is. So we actually want to be 150. Perfect. Now, why could that not work on here? Is it because I've done margin? Yeah, it doesn't work at all. So if I delete that and put in there, delete 150. Ah, oh, look at that. There we go. Perfect. Cool. This is actually going very well. It looks like I know what I'm doing for a change, right? On the bottom of all of these three though, I'm going to put a price. So it'll be another div equals, that doesn't, class equals cost. Close that. That'll be a div, and then this one here will be £1.99. We will now take these and put them under here and under here, and this one will be £5.99. But the unbelievably good ones, I mean, they can not even have a point 99.99, because they're going to be incredible each, no less, each. Right, so that should now have knocked. Oh, that's perfect. Why has it done it there? That's just banging. That's exactly what I wanted. Ah, because I've done top and bottom. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. So, in theory, 150 auto, 0 auto. That should change that now. Yep. Okay, so what it was is, by doing it like that, that's automatically doing the top and the bottom. Which actually works out perfect. Oh, mate, that couldn't have gone any better. Right. Next thing. Under here, we want to do dot cost. Like that. Sweet. The cost on these are going to be font dash size, and we're going to do 20 pixels. We're going to make them bold dash weight bold, because they're important. They're going to go red like that. And what do they look like? Oh, perfect. Look at that. You know what, we're going to need to make that one a little bit better. So we're going to give it exclamation marks, because that makes everything important. What a bargain. Cool. Right, and then what we're going to do is we actually need to give some... I've done it again, look. That stupid... So somewhere here, where's the... That's the form. Here we go. On the wrapper somewhere. There's. Move it out. Cool. Right. I forgot what I was going to do. Oh yeah, we need to give some space to the video and the pricing. Right, cost container, which is that one. I'm going to give that a margin dash top of 30 pixels. Give a bit of space. Kaboom. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And look at that though now. Oh, winning, 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 winning. Cool. What we want to do now is make the better cards better. So on this one we want to change this to, if I can quickly find it, that's the one, linear gradient. So that will now look wicked, but then this one Oh my good god, this is going to be incredible. If I can remember how to do it. Huh. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put that in there. And then this one is going to be background image linear dash gradient to the left, so it's starting that way. Okay. Let's go with gold, silver, bronze, bronze ain't a colour, of course it ain't. Gold and silver would do. And put your little thingies on the end, and then on there we'll do that. So that, boom, boom, magic. You know what, that'll do. Cool. So what we're going to do quickly is we're going to test all this because, you know, need to. So we're going to copy all that and put it in my one of these. So delete that, Control and V. I shouldn't have done that, Control and Z. Oh dear God. There we go. Right, I need to copy that. And only because this one was playing up the other day. This is the one that I failed because it wouldn't work. I had a quick Google on it and it looks like a lot of people had the same problem. For some reason it just wouldn't work. Like that. And then the CSS. Copy all that. Delete, Control V, that'll do. Save that. Now in theory, if we do this and run tests, we'll have one wrong and it should be the picture. Yep. Okay. So on this image, we're going to change this quickly, which is there. Like that. Oh yeah. Don't go to a image from Google. Look at this. Come on. Come on. There we go. So where have I done that to? Image source equals ID head. Okay. Image source equals that. If I do that, go and run tests. Cool. Cool. Should work now. There you go. Cool. Works. Oh, mate. Oh, okay. So that works all good. How do I submit him? Once you've done, submit the URL to your working project. So if I save that, go on that, copy, and then paste. I've completed this challenge. Woohoo! And what is this one? So build a technical documentation page. Introduction. What you should already know. Oh, this is a bit boring, isn't it? Oh, mate. Okay, so the actual thing on the left and that won't be that hard. The problem will be filling up the page. Is that all it sort of is it? Background object, yeah, backgrounds, if statements. Huh. Oh, that'd be cool. Alright. We're going to leave that bit there like that, which is cool. I'm actually going to stop the stream. I'm going to restart the stream, now doing my website. So thank you very much for watching. I'm trying to keep them separate, you see. And yeah, please like and subscribe. I don't know if that's a thing on Twitter, but please do that. And I shall see you again. Discard that.